Okay, let's talk about hair.
I think doing my own hair is one of the best things I do. I don't think of it as an art form as much as I should. Because it is, you know.
Is.
What's some of your favorite hairstyles you do?
Slick back all the way. I love my slick back thing with my red hair. The tribal braids I do.
Oh yeah, that's like a signature.
Whenever I'm doing like braids and they're curly at the end. Yeah. Like
the twist. Like,
I love that one.
Like,
I think that's my favorite.
The passion twist. I do them short, long, extra long. I do all of those. Of course, I love my little afros. And then like, you know, a good solid box braids. Not saying that I change when my hairstyle changes, but there's an energy shift.
Oh, for sure. Like with slick backs and stuff, like I feel so. Maybe I feel like slick is such an easy word to say because it's a slick back. But like I feel so slick. I feel so like put together and professional.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but also like I feel hot. Like I feel like I'm that girl, and I feel like I can be confident without thinking in the back of my head like, oh, I bet you look stupid right now. I do feel like that with some hairstyles, and it happens to be a lot whenever my hair is out, and I think that's because like, especially with it being shorter now, because I haven't fully gained like full confidence in it. Like I love the parts of it, but then whenever it's like all together, sometimes I'm like, ugh.
It's so weird because it doesn't feel like there's a community where black hair is just normal.
Yeah.
I think it's becoming more normal, but like when you look in like the black community, people be like, "Is your hair not done? Why you don't got no wig on? Why you don't got why your hair look like that? Why your hair short?" All these things. And then when you look in a white community, it's like they'll look at our hair and they're just so confused by it. Like it's so hard to have a conversation with a white person
about hair.
It's such a mystery to them.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel weird.
And like I don't mind answering the questions and stuff as long as they're not being like trying to be funny. But like I've never had an issue with like answering the questions because I think it is such a beautiful thing. It is kind of like crazy. At least when I say that, I mean like with weave and stuff.
I feel like I don't want to be your only resource.
Yeah.
Like, because I think we're in spaces where we're the people's only. Yeah. Show the camera.
I can't see it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like they have a relationship with my hair, and I don't like why. Like why? Sometimes though, like I feel whenever I like say these things, I kind of feel unfair. Cause I'm like, yeah, but I mean, we're allowed to be uncomfortable.
But it's also like our hair is kind of like a part of. There's such a culture with hair. We spend so much time, so much money, so much energy on our hair. Why was I talking about that? Did you see where I was going with that? Because I had momentum. When I think of hair, doing my hair, I think of.
It's long.
Oh yeah.
Oh, never mind. It's not that.
It's not too bad. Hair is literally ritual. When I think of doing my hair, it feels like, okay, like take this setup we got right now. Black girls really will get on their floor, okay, spend hours in front of a mirror. Got they supplies all out. They'll have some music playing or a movie playing. Like it's the way that we all have like similar experiences.
Like a setup.
I've been here, but I'll be in my bathroom. That's my thing. It's just crazy to me.
It's like a ritual. It's like we all have like these shared experience.
Let's play a game. Have you experienced this? Quick addition. Put a finger down if you have experienced getting your hair washed on the sink by someone else.
Put a finger down if you have experienced having to hold your ear down to get it pressed out or blow dry.
Oh dang, that's a good one. Put a finger down if you went to someone else to get your hair done and they had to feed their kids or they had kids running around.
Put your finger down if you got called tender-headed during your childhood.
Put your finger down if you've hit somebody with your beads.
Put a finger down if you let somebody do your hair at school and then you had to put it back the same way whenever you got home. I did it all the time. I like this number. I did it all the time. Like I would let them take out my braids and try to re-braid it.
I ain't do that. I ain't do that one. Oh, I don't know if I have one. Ooh, those were quick too. Let me think.
Quick addition.
Cut this out.
It's so relatable.
Yes.
And it like bonds black people. Like, you know what I'm talking about whenever
all
I'm like,
black people. That's when people be like, is being black a culture? Yes. Being white that might be a culture for y'all. Maybe y'all all got experiences that y'all can all relate to. But all I know is when I say something like it's like a black experience, I got like 99% of the black community being like, oh, I remember that.
When I step into a beauty supply store, it feels so safe.
Yeah.
Like all of the hair, all of the, everything, the wigs, it's just like, it's one of those places as a black person that is like, this is black.
Yeah. Also, I love, okay, I also love like whenever I see like the different like outrageous colors too.
Yeah. I love my blackness. I love being able to change my hair. I love standing in my blackness. But sometimes I wish that it was not the only thing that people saw. People talk about activism, right? And I'm on this whole like, me succeeding is activism in itself. Mm-hmm. But I think sometimes people see our hair as activism, like as more than it needs to be. I think it just has a lot to do with how you're perceived.
Can I just exist without being a power move?
Yeah. Because yes, I have locks. Yes, I do these styles. Yes, I da-da-da-da. But that's not, that's not all I am.
Yeah.
Because I don't wake up and like, I have box braids on and I'm a strong, independent black woman and I'm walking in and I'm punch you in the face.
It's kind of like what Kayla was saying about like the being strong and you feel like you're stuck under that category and you aren't allowed to like a black person like, saw you and they're like, oh, her locks are so beautiful, then you wear a wig, they're like, oh, never mind, she wants to be just like the white girl. Like, you should be able to switch
we're not
it
making
up.
a message. Like, we're not trying to send a message.
It's going back.
Oh, wow.
Into the ponytail.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I need no bobby pins. Oh, yeah. She's growing.
Yeah, I've had a big chop back in 4th grade. Yeah. It was an experience.
What was that like?
Well, 4th graders are mean. And because it was like my mom had permed my hair. And I was like going through my, what you're trying to do. The whole little natural thing. And yeah, I've been there. My dad was just like, girl, you need to cut it all off. And I was like, okay. So I let her take those scissors. And I actually, when I did it, I wasn't like insecure. You didn't? I wasn't like insecure. Because it was like, when you get heat like damage and is it?
No, it's open.
Oh, it's open.
It's just like, oh, thanks.
When your hair is damaged, you just gotta cut it off because it's not gonna revert. It's not gonna come back. Like no matter what people say, it's not gonna.
It's not.
You just gotta part ways.
And I think that's okay.
I think there's.
Well, that's what I did.
People probably thought things about it because nobody was wearing their hair like out like that at that time in 4th grade. What was that? 7 years? 7, 8, 9, 8, 9.
2014.
9 years.
So 14, 15.
Yeah, no one was doing that. Plus, it was also short. And I remember this one girl was like, are you going to do your hair? That's what I would get a lot. Are you going to do your hair? Are you going? And I'm like,
girl, it's done.
It's done.
If you're wearing your natural 4C hair, you have to have a beat face and your clothes have to look cute. Everything else has to be, your hair is already amazing. Like, I'm not saying that your hair is not amazing, but like, everything
catch up with
has to be perfect. You can't just be messy. You can't do no messy buns.
Just how it's hard to unlearn something. It's hard to like get non-insecure about stuff that you've been insecure about just because everybody else is finally catching up. Like, oh yeah, that is cute. And it's like, I've been saying this.
Made to feel insecure about.
Yeah.
That we were not accepted for. That it was like, your hair nappy, your hair da-da-da, your hair short, your hair blah blah blah. Like, it's not beautiful. And now, since people are trying to be more woke, which is great. I don't know, I think it's kind of like you feel gaslit. Like, you've been telling me for the longest time that it's ugly.
Now, whenever I've already been through it, I've already had my breakdowns about it. I've already tried. Like, I've already cut off my hair. Now you're saying, oh yeah, we accept it. It's weird, and it's like, you can't just accept me as like a normal person. You have to put me either like in this low place or this super high place where I'm like above everybody else. It's unnatural either way.
Yeah. Like, growing up, hair that was more expressive, hair that was loud. I feel like being a loud, expressive black woman is just now becoming something that is like celebrated. I think I'm lucky because I'm not seen as like a ghetto black woman, Like, I do these styles and it's like, wow, this is artsy.
Yeah.
But then you see someone who's like, I don't know, who, did not grow up the same life as me, can't go to the same school as me, or are darker than me and all this stuff, or don't speak like me. And it's like,
that's ghetto.
That's nasty. I don't know if people reclaim the word ghetto yet, but
Ain't nothing wrong with being
We're
ghetto.
reclaiming it.
There ain't nothing wrong with being ghetto.
I love ghetto.
Like, I love ghetto.
I love ghetto. I love ratchet.
It's so free.
I think it's creative.
It's creative. And you're looking at like the opposite end. Because if that's ghetto and you thinking of like proper little white girl who, you know, has her manners, that's all about like restriction. If anything, that's all about, because you like know how to act where you at. Like, you know, why? That is literally just being yourself. And our hair is just the way we do that.
For real.
What are some things that are like, that's just black? Me in the kitchen with my nana with the hot comb on the stove.
Yeah.
And she just flat ironed my hair and she's like, we gotta get the BB. We gotta get the little.
Oh yeah.
We gotta get the. And this girl gonna take the hot comb right toward my scalp, and I'll be like, ow! She's like, I ain't even touch it. Like, girl, yes you did.
Yes, you did.
Even if you did touch me, it's a hot comb.
Right.
Whoever made hot combs.
Yes.
I don't mess with hot
Now they're
combs.
coming back. Laying on the countertop while getting my hair washed in the sink. That was a big one for me, and I hated that. Like I would be laying like on my chest, like on my stomach.
Oh,
and
you
my
didn't
hair
have that good.
What?
Oh my gosh, my nana, she used to take me on the. She had a longer countertop, right? So I got to put my legs up, and then I had a pillow, and she would just lean me back. Like that was me.
I
But
got
my
that
mama
too.
would just go forward.
Yeah.
If you go forward with your kids, you don't love your kids.
Because why are you trying to drown me right now?
Be sober. Think about it.
And all this work.
The water is going this way.
And it goes like over here too.
Yes.
It goes, they're like close your eyes, close your eyes. No.
But compare.
Oh my god. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, me, because we got like the long counter, so like I'm like laying on the sink. I know I'm like laying on the freaking sink with my head down right here, water going down.
Why didn't you just flip? Why didn't they just flip you?
It was so bad.
They could have just flipped you.
I know they don't love me. So
I even got the
she's like,
pillow. I got a pillow.
A pillow.
I got a whole pillow. It was a SpongeBob pillow.
I didn't get that treatment. Good for you though. I can tell you had a good childhood. What do we think?
It's good. Oh. You got a thingy poking.
Where?
Do you see it on the front?
Oh yeah, I still got put boxes in it. At the end of the day, in conclusion, no freedom till we're equal. Damn right I support it. It might not be the same.
So I'm gonna stand.
Lean on me.
We're not.